So, Inktober is this big month-long art challenge where artists try to create one drawing every single day in October. It was actually started back in 2009 by an artist, Jake Parker, who wanted to improve his inking skills and build his drawing habits. Now, it's a huge event with tons of artists that participate every single year. And let me tell you, it's a lot harder than it sounds. One of the biggest reasons why I wanted to complete this challenge is that this year I have been very consumed with building my tattooing business, and it feels like 90% of my art is either for clients or made specifically for tattoo flash. One of the biggest reasons why I want to complete this challenge is that this year I have been so consumed with building my tattooing business. It feels like 90% of my art this year has been either for clients or made specifically for tattoo flash. Every design I make, I have been thinking, well, I have to think like, what does this person want? Or what would make a good tattoo? Now, it's amazing to create something meaningful art tats for others, but sometimes I just miss drawing for the sake of it. With Inktober, I really just want to turn my brain off and draw the first thing that comes into mind. When I see the daily prompt, I just want to let go. No pressure from my client, no pressure to make money, just time to play and create. It's like giving myself permission to just explore without any expectations. So this challenge isn't just about proving that I can finish, but also about reconnecting with the joy of drawing just because. For years, I've tried to do this challenge, but the furthest I've ever gotten was 16 days. Before, I don't know, the chaos from life just ensued, or maybe I just got super exhausted. And it can be hard to create art consistently every single day, especially when your art has to compete with everything else that you have going on in life. So, with this challenge this year, I really want to show myself that I can do it. I have more going on in my life than ever before. Um, just with work and business, tattooing, YouTube, family, pets. I just want to try to prove to myself that I can still do it. And on top of that, I'm gonna do it during the busiest time ever in my life. So yeah. But things are a little different for me now. Ever since I started pursuing art full time and quit my corporate job, I've gotten a lot better at just prioritizing art, prioritizing my creativity, and also just time management altogether. I think with my newfound and tightened up discipline, I might actually be able to pull this off. We'll see. So yeah, this year I'm definitely challenging myself to go all in, no more excuses. I am just gonna do all 31 prompts. No excuses. If I have to draw 2 drawings in a day to catch up, so be it. Because I know some of the days when I have all day appointments, I'm not gonna have any time to draw. But I'm gonna allow myself some leniency. I wanna set myself up for success. And I want to be able to get this done. My October is already very, very busy, so I want to make things as easy as I can on myself to set myself up for success. I know that sometimes I get a little too ambitious for an allotted time, so I'm trying to be realistic and rein it in a little bit. So with this challenge, I am choosing to do it all digitally and utilize my Samsung tablet. With this, there is no additional setup, no additional supplies in my bag, and I can avoid making permanent mistakes with ink and then being forced to start all over again. With my tablet, I can do it as I go, undo, whatever. I'm trying to be very efficient here, okay? And I always have my tablet nearby at home or the tattoo studio, and if for any reason it's unavailable, I can just whip out my phone and draw on it. I have a Samsung Ultra with the stylus. I've been a Samsung fan for over a decade. I'm not sponsored, but I love their products, especially their phone and tablet. So Samsung, I'm not sponsored yet, but if you want an artist in your corner, I'm here. Okay, I am going to try to just do one day at a time though. I know some days I might not be able to get drawing done. Maybe I have an all-day appointment and I'm exhausted. So at that point, I'm going to allow myself to have grace and leniency. At the end of the day, I don't care how I get the job done, as long as I get the job done, you know. Like, if I have to do 2 drawings in a day, so be it. It is what it is. I have to catch up, okay? Alright, guys. Day 1. The prompt is basket. And also, I can't spend too much time on each prompt just because there's 31 of them, and if I spend like 5 minutes on each, this video will be a little long. I know some of y'all like really long videos, but I don't know if you guys, I don't know if this is the video to be like over an hour long. Anyways, first day's basket. So with my tablet actually died. I forgot to charge it after my appointment yesterday, so it's just kind of dead in my bag. So you know what? It's a perfect opportunity to draw on my phone and to show you how I draw on my phone. So I have the Samsung Galaxy S24. I just go boom, stylus is out. Look at that. It already says right here, and I'm just like. By the way, my pen is kind of janky because I fucked it up with some magnets. Long story, but I'm gonna save you guys from that story time right now anyways. So the prompt is basket. By the way, my pen is kind of janky because I fucked it up with some magnets. Long story, but I'm gonna save you guys from that story time right now anyways. So the prompt is basket, and if you see here, I drew it on my phone. Ooh, you can check out the layers. Now, I try to draw things on separate layers just because if I fuck up something, then I can just target that one layer and edit it if I have to, because I'm not trying to like redraw the entire thing. No one's got time for that. I'm busy. So for this drawing, it's a little sentimental actually. So a little too personal, but maybe not. I don't know. I want to be real with you guys, but like my grandma did pass away this year. She lived a long life. It was from natural causes, but this basket is actually a Hmong basket. So my heritage, my culture, I am Hmong. My ethnicity is Hmong. We don't have our own country, but I'll spare you the history lesson. But anyways, my grandma came over here as a refugee after the Vietnam War, and I remember like just growing up watching her farm. She loved farming, and she would use this basket, and it's a very common thing in our culture. This basket here, it was like a backpack. It had straps on it, and you just put it on your back. And while she farmed, she would just like chuck whatever she harvested it back there into her basket, and she would just be over there, you know, picking, chucking, and you know, she would like keep her tools in there too. But I just remember being so fascinated by that basket growing up. I loved wearing it, and I was like, oh, actually, like I really want one today. They're a little harder to find because they're usually handmade by bamboo by Hmong artisans. So I'm probably gonna have to like buy it over from overseas and ship it in. I should do that before the new tariffs are enacted. Actually, I should definitely do that because I'm not trying to pay a crazy amount for them. But yeah, good start. I'm feeling really good about it. Let's go on to day 2. Alright, day 2. I just got home from an appointment today. I'm pretty tired, but I'm trying to start this out strong. So the prompt for day 2 is discovery, and this is what I came up with. I don't know, to me, I am a very visual and kinesthetic learner, so it's just the way I discover the world. And yeah, that's the first thing that came up to my mind. So far so good. I'm feeling strong about the challenge so far. It is day 3. Today's prompt is boots. Pretty busy day so far. I had a dentist appointment and then a lot of editing for one of my YouTube videos and just some admin tasks that I had to get done and stuff. So I'm just gonna spend the last few hours of my day drawing this. Yeah, first thing that came to mind for boots is my love for boots in general and how I just love Doc Martens, and I remember like when I was really young, when I bought my first pair, I used like my very first paycheck ever, my first job ever to get my first pair, and I still have them to this day. They are just the best boots ever. Yeah, day 3, still going strong. Day 4, exotic. So today I did not want to lose my steam. I feel like I have the ball rolling so far anyways. It's week 1. I mean, I always start out strong, but I don't want to lose steam. So I woke up and I just immediately got to work. I just sat in my living room, started drawing. I don't have an appointment today, but I do have to get a lot of video editing done. By now the video should probably be out. And then tonight I do want to see a friend because I haven't really had like social time in like 3 weeks, so I really need it for my soul. But yeah, so I got this done early. Look at me go. So responsible, so on task. Hey, it's your girl, Mrs. Not on Task. Yeah, so yesterday I had an all day appointment, so I did not have any time to draw. So today I'm actually going to be catching up on yesterday and today's prompt. Yesterday was binoculars, today is trek. So I just gotta find some time today to sit down and draw. I'd have to say, so far this week, I am on a good streak. I've got decent momentum. Yes, yesterday I couldn't draw, but today I could just catch up on 2. So far, so good. It is my rest day on a Sunday, so I am allowing myself to catch up. Even though on Sundays I try not to work at all. Inktober, I mean, I don't know if I would even consider it work because I'm more so doing this challenge for myself, and it's just a random creative endeavor that holds no monetary gain whatsoever. So here I'm working on trek. To me, trek is like, like a hike, like a long distance hike. And I've always wanted to go backpacking, so I'm just kind of basing this off of a site that I'd like to see after my long journey, after a long trek of just backpacking through the wilderness. It's like, look at that horizon. Oh my god, it's been a whole week. I am on day 7. Today's prompt is passport. So with passport, I just kind of figured, like, I don't know, I have like a passport to Earth. I thought it'd be such a cool idea. Instead of just drawing like a plain old boring passport to like, I don't know, the United States, I was like, well, and in the future that I'd like to live in, I'd like to have like a little passport where I can just be like, hey y'all, I'm from Earth, I wanna, vacation on Mars for a bit. That'd be really cool. But realistically, I'll be long dead before that future ever happens. But your girl can dream. Hello. Today is day 9. I missed day 8 because I had an all day appointment, so I had to catch up. So day 8 is hike. It's hike. I am drawing this little bouquet of just stuff that you would find on a hike in the woods. I love hiking. It's one of my favorite activities. I just love being able to go out in nature and wander and see beautiful and cool things. Definitely one of my top favorite activities to do. And yeah, this bouquet is just stuff that you would find on a nice hike. And sometimes I make myself bouquets on my hikes. So yeah, art imitates life. And then for day 9, the prompt is sun. So for sun, I was like, when I thought of sun, I just thought of like the force and the fire, and I was like, like a flame blade, like a sword that would harness like the power of the sun. How cool is that? So I drew up a really cute, cool, whatever you want to call it, little flame blade. And I love experimenting with like different ways to draw fire. And I really felt like with this one, it was really fun to just experiment with like no real hard lines, just like shading. So that was really fun. I feel like this piece would be so fun to tattoo. Like, someone want to get this tattooed, like come book appointment with me. No, for the like this one was cute. It was easy and pretty enjoyable. So now that we are caught up, thank goodness. Do I have an appointment tomorrow? I never really know what my day is. Well, I literally live off my calendar. It's like I have to reference it all the time. No appointment tomorrow, but I do have to work on my YouTube video and draw. So, I mean, I'll still have some time to draw for tomorrow, so I won't be too far behind. Oh my gosh, it's day 10. I am going strong as I usually do. Usually fall off through the halfway point, but no, we're going. It is day 10, it is nomadic, and I am paying homage to my culture, my ethnicity, which is Hmong. I am drawing a Hmong girl, Hmong lady, woman, whatever, in some traditional Hmong clothes. You can see her little patterned collar and her beaded hat. So yeah, day 10, going strong. A lot of details in this one, but I'm enjoying it. I've got the time. Good morning. So it's day 12. I did not have time for day 11. So yesterday for day 11, I had a lot to do around the house, and then I had to get some drawings done for a client and go back and forth with them. And so I didn't really have time to draw my prompt, but that's okay. Oh, and also I had a concert last night too. It was fun and with a lot of friends, but obviously, like, I did not have any. Once I got home, I just went straight to bed, of course, just knocked the hell out. So for day 12, I'm gonna catch up. And I thought it would be very fitting for me to have my favorite snack because day 11's prompt is snack. So my favorite snack is usually just a simple charcuterie. Today I'm just having some Ritz garlic crackers, pepper jack cheese, and some cured meats from Boar's Head. And then for prompt 12 is remote, and we'll get into that in a second. Alright, and day 12 is remote. I am just going off the first thing I have in my mind. I just want to get these drawings out, but I'm also having fun playing around with this texture. Yeah, I don't know. I love to do line work in my art, but I also want to experiment more with texture, with like what kind of textures I can create with lines. So that's kind of what I'm doing here and practicing with just the form and all of that. So that's 2 done in 1 day. I think I'm good for now. It is day 13 and today's prompt is horizon. I am just drawing a blank because I feel like I already have done previous things that kind of resemble the horizon. I don't know. Honestly, like this prompt list, there are some prompts that kind of feel synonymous to others. I don't know. It's okay, but I'm just drawing a blank, so I think I'm just gonna keep it easy, and I feel like it's a cop-out, but like I'm just gonna do a simple horizon because I don't know, that's just what I'm feeling today. It is day 14, the prompt is roam, and I just wanted to draw the first animal that came into my mind, which was a deer. I'm in Michigan and deer are abundant, and I just pictured this little guy going through, frolicking and grazing and picking little plants and stuffing into his little satchel. So far I'm feeling really good. This week is really busy. I've got multiple appointments and then a doctor's appointment and so forth. This Saturday I wanted to actually hold like a Halloween flash themed day, but honestly, like with how crazy this month has been so far, I really haven't had time to draw like a Halloween flash. Seems like I have been putting effort into drawing my Inktober drawings instead. So I don't know. I might think about like actually making these available to get as tattoos because like I'm drawing them anyways. And if one of them resonates with somebody and they want it tattooed, then like so be it. I feel like my style is very tattooable, and it wouldn't be that difficult to translate this from paper to skin. Okay, so I have to catch up on some of the drawings. I'm a little bit behind just because I had like back-to-back appointments and it was just a late night, so I really need to catch up. Am I regretting doing this? Yes. Holy moly, why did I think I'd have all this time to draw 31 different drawings while on top of that having to commit to my appointments, drawing for those appointments, but also trying to get out my YouTube videos out in a timely manner. Who am I? Who do I think I am that I have the time? I don't know, but I'm gonna make the time. It's just I'm really struggling though. We're gonna make it. I'm gonna make me a pumpkin spiced latte, and hopefully that will just boost my morning productivity. I want to get into the right mindset. So yeah, I knew I was gonna be super busy this week, but I thought I'd be able to get at least a few drawings done, but I didn't have any time to get any done. So usually this is where I fall off the challenge every time, at the midpoint, when I've already completed enough to where my brain says that's a good amount of dopamine. You tried, it's okay if you quit, but no, I am not gonna succumb to the past ways. I will push through, even if that means drawing 5 prompts in a day. I know if I put this off now, I will become even more behind. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I want to keep that day for absolute rest with no work-related activities at all. Practicing self-care and better boundaries is really important to me right now, and with everything going on, it will be so important for me to take that rest day. So yeah, I'm gonna do 5 drawings today while I have the free time. But I was able to catch up on all of my drawings, so I'm caught up for now. I think I'm gonna stop. Part of me did want to pre-draw like at least 1 or 2, but no. I don't think I can handle that right now. This is where I'm gonna draw the line. I got the 5 done. I can't believe it. 5 in one day. Holy moly. But you know what? Tomorrow is pure rest and relaxation and just time to do whatever for fun. Something completely not art related. So yeah, today I did good. I'm rewarding myself with a nice day of absolutely nothing. Y'all, hi. Okay, I'm feeling just a tiny bit rejuvenated from my day of nothing. That was so nice, but honestly, I don't know. I was not ready for it to end, but you know, the world goes on, and I have a bunch of appointments later this week, so I do have to draw for all of those. And so I think today I am just going to dedicate to drawing. I have a bunch of drawings to catch up on, and I'm just gonna do 1 today. Maybe I should do 2 actually. I think I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna try to be proactive, and like since I'm already drawing, I don't know, I'm gonna try not to I'm gonna just try to speed up, because some of my drawings, they take longer than others. Some of them I just kind of like get too into them and get carried away with the details. It's like really hard for me to create something very simple. Not saying like all my stuff is so not simple. It's more of just like I enjoy detail work. I am very detail oriented, and I don't know, it's kind of cathartic and fun when I can draw each line and each little detail. It's just really enjoyable. So like for me to create something and like not put in details, it to me it just feels like I'm not finished, you know. It just, I don't know, it's just naturally like my style. It's just the way I do things. It's just the way I've always done things. I've always been detail oriented, and yeah, no, trying to make something simple ends up taking me sometimes even more time than it is to actually make something that I would have just made it in the first place. But with that, I'm gonna try not to get too carried away. I'm gonna try to consciously make things more simpler on myself. Maybe, I don't know, no guarantees. But point is, I'm just gonna try to get through it. I'm gonna try to get through it. But can we just like stop and like appreciate the fact that, oh my gosh, like I am on day 20. This is the furthest I have ever gotten in this challenge. Like, holy moly. It's so insane. So insane. It is the furthest I've ever gotten. Like, it's so exciting. I'm already like patting myself on the back. But again, I'm not gonna fall into old ways of like, nice dopamine hit. Yeah, now I could just quit, right? Or, oh, it's okay if I quit now. I've already gotten so much done. We'll try again next year. No, nope. Not letting that little voice win because I'm trying, I want to grow, and not only that, but I want to show myself that I can do this. And I know I could do this. I just cannot let excuses get in the way. I've already set my sights on it. I've already set my mind to this. This is it. And I'm gonna do it. And holy moly, I'm already past where I have failed every single year for the last 8 years. Oh, saying that out loud hurts. Ew. Right. So, if last week taught me anything, it's that if I have a bunch of appointments in a row, I am probably going to be super exhausted and not want to have to draw when I get home. So, again, I'm going to try to be proactive, set myself up for success. My future me will thank me in the future. I am going to do 3 drawings instead of 1 today. Just because I have a bunch of appointments coming up, and I know after appointments I am exhausted, my body's hurt, my brain is toasted, my social battery is dead. So again, you really have to like know yourself to know how you are going to react in certain situations and what you will and will not want to do after these situations. And the first time around, oh my god, I'm shocked. Second time around, okay, I think I see a pattern. And I've been tattooing long enough to where I know after an appointment I'm gonna be so dead and tired, and I'm not gonna want to do anything, and I'm just gonna want to relax for the rest of the night. Especially these ones coming up, they're gonna be a little longer. So yeah, I'm gonna do 3 instead of 1. So for prompt 24, it is expedition, and I don't know, first thing that came to mind is like going on a long hike and trek. You notice how those were actually words in the Inktober prompts? Yeah, things that you're again like kind of synonymous. And here's an expedition. So when I think of that, I just think about the same things. But anyways, I thought of a little raccoon, again, Forest Critter, going on an adventure, and here he is, your little travel buddy. Oh my god. Is this over yet? Oh my goodness. Why did I agree to do this? It's just a lot. So much for me making things simpler. I'm looking back on the last few and I'm just like, I told myself to make things simpler, and yet here I am just going at it. I don't know, guys. I mean, like, compared to like the full scale drawing things that I usually make, I guess it's a tiny bit more simpler, but man, it is what it is. I have to make it through this last home stretch. We are almost there. Guys, I'm doing it. I'm getting there. Oh my goodness. Day 26, let's go. And you know what? We're doing day 27 as well, because it's Sunday, and yesterday, Saturday, I had 2 appointments in that day, and again, I didn't have any time to do my prompt, so here we go, 26 and 27 in one day. Let's do this. It's day 28. Gonna be a pretty easy day, I think. I drew it up, and I really liked it, actually. It was short and sweet. I gotta do some other drawings today for tomorrow's appointment. I'm gonna assume that tomorrow I'm not gonna get day 29 done, so I guess catch me on the 30th. Guys, it's the 30th. We are so close to being there, okay? So for the 30th, I am catching up on day 29 and 30's prompt. 29's prompt was navigator, and then day 30 is violin. With navigator, I don't know, compass, easy, but I went more simple and cute and like black worked. For violin, I went a little more intricate because you know what, I've got a little bit of time today, okay? But you know, I'm gonna save 31 for tomorrow. I'm gonna let 31 end on the 31st, just the way it's supposed to be. Oh my god! Guys, I finished. Celebration. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm disbelieved. I did it. Wow. Oh my god. Thank freaking god. I am so happy it's over. I am so ecstatic that it is over. Oh my. So much relief, so much excitement that I am just feeling. I like this drawing right here. Yeah, that is literally me at the end of this challenge. For 31, I just drew 31. Whatever, it's the end. It is what it is. Here's my 31. No F's given. I'm done. This is it. I've completed it. Wow. Completing this challenge has been, I don't know, just so crazy. I'm so proud of myself for following through, getting over the hump, getting past the point of no return. I finally got past day 15, 16, the furthest that I've ever been ever, and I doubled it. Not only did I get past it, but I doubled it, which is just insane to me. I am so proud of myself for that. It took so much grit and so much grind, just pushing through everything despite whatever else I had going on. You know, even though I draw a lot now, hold on, here comes Mr. Bao to come bug me. So this challenge was kind of eye-opening for me. Even though I draw a lot for work, this challenge made me realize that I haven't really been drawing for myself a lot lately. Like, it's like I knew it, but like I think like this challenge really like put it in my face. Like, oh no, like you really don't. Like, I don't know, maybe like when I think back, even just in the last 6 months, I maybe drew like one little thing for myself. Like, that's so crazy. And it just really like magnified that fact. It's so easy to get caught up drawing for clients, for tattoos, for all the things I have to make them look good. But I haven't really just been like drawing for fun, or even let alone experimenting. Like, I haven't been able to just sit down with a sketchbook and doodle and mess around and try out new things that are just messy and experimental that no one will ever see. That's really like a huge thing that I have been missing for like the last, I don't know, 2 years, and that's like really crazy to think about. So do I regret doing this challenge? Not even a little, not at all. I am so ridiculously proud of myself for sticking with this and actually making it to the end. There were so many times I just wanted to fall off and give up. Like, yeah, I was so shocked like when I made it past the halfway point, and then like not just making it halfway, but doubling it and making it all the way through. Like, that is so crazy. But would I ever do this again? Probably not. with the time I'm already putting into tattoos and everything else, I simply just don't have the capacity to pull off 3 prompts in 31 days. So not 31 prompts in 31 days. It would be nice if it was 3. I think I could manage that if it was just 3. But my style is naturally just detailed, and I end up spending more time just on like one small drawing. I just don't have the hours to really make this a yearly thing. Maybe if like in the future, if like I don't have as much on my plate, I would consider it. Um, but I am aware that there are a bunch of other drawing challenges out there, and I have seen some where they just do like 1 prompt a week. I feel like that could be more manageable. I will probably look into those more next year. Now, if you are on the fence about doing this challenge, let me just tell you, just go for it. Just do it. There is something so motivating about these challenges, especially if you are someone who struggles to make time for art. Maybe you have a lot going on, but honestly, like, just it's such a good opportunity to get out of a creative rut, to practice your skills, to get around like a brain fart. What's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god. Um 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 art block. Yeah, art block. It is such a good way to just get around art block because you don't have to sit there and think like, oh, I have to like think of this cool concept to make. No, the prompt is given to you. Just make whatever, and it doesn't have to be awesome. It doesn't have to be amazing. No one even has to see it. It's just an excuse for you to actually just create. It gets you to try things that you normally wouldn't, keeps you consistent, and it brings you closer to your style because like the more you draw, especially like in a short amount of time, because you work all of those habits in it. I personally feel like it either like enforces your style or like helps you get to a more refined style. But anyways, plus there is a huge community of other artists participating, and it's just so fun being able to see what other people are coming up with on the daily. And I don't know, maybe you'll be inspired by what they post and just have fun in general. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you. I really want to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, which is like in a month, which I don't even know if that's gonna happen. But it would be so helpful for you to subscribe and like and share or whatever. It really helps small channels and small artists like me grow. I appreciate everyone who is already here. And to show my appreciation for my recurring viewers, because I do see some of you guys are returning viewers, and you guys are literally the best. I wanted to reward one of you some prints. Yeah, so whoever is the first person to comment on the video your 4 favorite drawings from my Inktober challenge, I will try to reach out to you so I can send you some prints of those 4 designs. So yeah, that's just a little appreciation token from me to you. It's completely free. I think art should be shared, and I feel like it would be partly of a waste if it just sat in my domain. Like I would love to share it with you and with someone who would probably hang it up. I would be so honored. Yeah. Thanks again for joining me in another video. I will see you next time.